On this episode of Inspiration Nation, we are going to finally be fabricating the chassis mount wing setup. We went to the scrapyard and found a piece of aluminum plate steel, and that's what we're going to use. So I hope you enjoy. Now we've got our templates made for how we want our stand to be. We have our 3/8 of an inch thick aluminum plate. Yes, we know it's probably going to be heavy as all bejesus.
So heavy.
But it's made to create downforce. We'll just add that weight to the downforce. It works. Now we're going to get it all cut out so we can send it to Wesley's shop and have him do all the magical, beautiful aluminum welding. Wesley said, "Here, film me actually doing something." This whole episode is going to be Wesley welding all this crap together.
Stayed very flat. I gotta weld this side still, but and I gotta grind all that off, but you get the idea.
Alright, now we've got the wing roughly mounted. I've got the holes drilled through the rear body. I did have to order a riv nut gun big enough to shoot riv nuts down into the actual bumper reinforcement so that we can attach it to the bottom. Going to be making some inner structure to tie it from the bumper reinforcement bolt on this frame rail to that side so that it, you know, gets rid of the little bit of wiggle because the rear body is just not strong in these cars. But now comes the fun part. I'm going to be taking the factory rear taillight license plate panel and trimming it along these little lines right here. And here is the finished product of the rear license plate filler panel. So now that my homie Wes has got all the welding done on the actual aluminum portion of the wing, it's time for us to mark the holes so that we can actually mate the wing to the actual stand on the car. And I marked holes, center punched them, and now I'm going to drill them, stick the wing up there, level everything out, and then drill through the frame support. I just had my drill. Don't know where it is. But I have one of those special drills that have legs. Now I'll have to look over the whole shop. I would say that's pretty level. What do you guys think? It looks good. Looks good and level to everything. Never installed a giant wing like this, much less built the full frame and everything and designed it, but I say it looks pretty good. And there we go. We got the holes drilled and the bolts holding it in. Now it's time to drill and mount our side plates. I'm not sure what they're called, but yeah, the wing side plates. So I've made a template of the one side. Now what I want them to do is I'm going to lay it out up here, and Wing Logic was very kind enough to send this cool little template with the wing itself, because this is a DIY kit. The reason why we went this way is because we needed a custom mounting point on the wing, and I found this company. It's called Wing Logic, and they sell the raw pieces for the wing, and you just weld them together however you need them, and that just happened to work out best for us. So they sent this cool little template for the left and right side so that you know where you can put it at and all that good jazz, to line it up on the end of the wing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the template and mount one where I want it at, and then I'm going to use the paper template with my holes tapped into it to make it actually bolt together, because I don't trust myself in marking each one. I'm going to clamp them and drill them all together at one time, because I don't think I can measure it precisely without doing it that way. And I forgot to mention, they were kind enough to send the bolts with the correct thread for the 4 bolts on the end. I don't know if I should use all 4 or if I should just use 2. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I should use all 4. That might be a bit overkill, but we'll see. I'm trying to do the little rubby thing where you front just to see if I can use them to line up. But we now have a very faint trace. I'm probably going to cut one of these out and lay it off on here and then punch through the cardboard so that I can then clamp the 2 end pieces together and tape this piece on top and then drill through both. The problem is make sure you line them the way you want them with the little word on the bottom so you don't have one upside down or backwards. But, you know. Now let's see what they look like installed. Now the moment you've all been waiting for. Oh, that's awesome. They could probably be a little bit bigger. There you have it, guys. The Conquest is now a proud member of the Big Wang Gang. So join us on the next episode where we actually give you a wheel review and we start our wide body. Now make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next episode where we reveal this gorgeous thing.